Hello? Anybody out there? You guys, I was fixing my lunch. I was watching Brandon Loves Jesus and then I realized I didn't even set up my thumbnail. I set up my thumbnail for next Monday because I'm having Lise Colucci on, but I didn't set up my thumbnail for today or tomorrow or the next day. Hi Anthony. Hello, hello. And I made a cauliflower crust pizza and some salad, and I set off my smoke alarm. So now I need to turn off. I turned it off. I just turned it off, and I'm going to turn off that fan because it makes it kind of loud, I guess. So let me get it. Getting my salad. Hi, Lori. How did your appointments go yesterday? We need to talk, Lori. Cutting up my pizza. Okay, I got cauliflower crust pizza and salad. Like I got all this stuff over here. You can't see it, but like my books and journal, my notes and stuff. And I don't want to spill anything on it. Good appointments. That's good. That's good. That is good. I'm going to do the other half of this avocado because it's starting to get like a little bit brown over here. And so yesterday my son did come by, so that was pretty awesome. That was good. But he is looking for another new job, so that's a prayer request. That's a thing I'm going to pray about. He's going camping, so I gave him some stuff I got for when I went to Quartzsite. I gave him some stuff to use. I don't really know if I'll need it anymore, but I gave him my little lamp, my little lantern, and my power station for his camping trip. I was like, here, I got some stuff you can use. So, guess what, y'all? You'll never believe it. God led me to go to bed earlier last night, and today, this is like really early for me, you guys. Today, I got up. Here's my mom used to put the avocado seeds in water and grow an avocado tree, and we had an avocado tree in our yard that I think she got that way. We had an avocado tree in California. I don't know if it ever got avocados on it yet before we moved to Florida, but we had an avocado tree. I got up at 7. I looked at the clock on my phone. It was 7:44 when I got up. Because I've been, I guess, sort of, yeah, new job opportunity. I've been sort of convicted. I've been convicted lately. Yeah, 7:44. So you guys, I'm hungry. No, I had some, hey, Roy and Becky. How are you doing? Good to see you. So, hopefully I'll be by Roy and Becky's tomorrow. I was trying to decide which, because I had never been to Brandon Joseph's live at all. So, and I said I was going to pop over there, and he went at the same time as Roy and Becky, and I was like, decisions. But I had never been to Brandon Joseph, so I went to his live. But I'll be by your place tomorrow. And I can't believe tomorrow will be Thursday already. Wow. This is a cauliflower crust pizza. Oh, let me show you. Let me show you what it is. I gotta show you. It's from Target. I already took a bite. Dear Lord, thank you for this food. Thank you for all my YouTube friends, and thank you for this day. Thank you that I got to see my my son yesterday, Lord, and talk to my other son. And thank you that I'm getting to see my daughter soon, Lord, and my grandbaby when I go to Philly. And thank you for this food and all your blessings on us. I pray in Jesus' name. Amen. Oh, honey needs a new battery. What's the temperature today? Are you still riding it out in Quartzsite? Yeah. Lori knows how amazing that is for it. Very amazing. Very amazing. Okay. So thank you. I appreciate that. You don't have to, though, but thank you. So I was actually talking to another YouTuber, and who I hadn't really talked to, and we talked a while last week. Was it last week? Yes, it was. Man, the days are flying by. I can't believe it's less than 2 weeks now till I go to Philly. So, anyways, she said she didn't think that they cared if people ran your watch list. So I didn't know that, but I was like, why is it called watch time? And people are saying, I don't know. I have a problem with it. So that's why I'm going live every day right now. But I was just thinking about it today. I was like, I'm probably not going to have time to go live every day when I'm in Philly or when I'm in Portugal. Because, yeah, I'm going to go to Portugal. I really feel like the anxiety I was having about Portugal wasn't, it was usually fear is from the devil. Usually fear, unless it's, God, fearing God and wanting to do what's right. Hey, Brenda. Hi. How are you? Good to see you. Oh, yes, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be videoing, but I won't be going live every day. I might go live on my Mondays still, probably. This is 0 sugar cream soda. It's good to make a list. And be sure you look at the list. It's like, I was so silly. Like a couple weeks ago, I made a list for the store, and I took it with me. Sometimes I've forgotten the list. Now I make a list a lot of times on my phone, so I always have that with me. So, but I didn't look at the list. And I was like, why did I do that? That is so dumb to make a list and then not look at the list while you're at the store. I was like, why did I do that? Brenda's still in Puerto Vallarta. Awesome. Catch some rays for us. So now they said they're going to be fixing the pool. I was like, why now? People are just starting to go in the pool. They're going to leave the hot tub open. Wait, I was going to see what the temperature was here. It's 73. I need to go out today. Maybe I'll go. It's 74. Wow. No, wait. Oh, 70. It came up where other places I've been come up on my, like Cupertino comes up. Isn't that near you, Lori? Cupertino? Warner Robins, 74 in Warner Robins. It's 73 in Panama City Beach. It's 84 in Atlanta. It's 65 in Belleville. And it's 77 in Denver. 77, wow. I can go catch some rays then. Then I won't have to have Brenda catch rays for me. So it snowed at your house last night. Are you in Reno or near Reno? Is Reno that cold? Wow. Reno's in the mountains then. What's the elevation there? Is it Reno? Well, I think, but it snowed last week. This is not wood anyways, but and I don't believe in that, but I'm just kidding around. I think it's done snowing here, but it did snow last May, so I don't know. I don't really know. When I went to see my tax man, he said that every year, I was surprised it really was the same time. He said every year the speeding stops on about the 6th of May. I got this Good Seasons Italian. I got everything on my, and I put the sausage that I grilled yesterday on my salad. On my salad. So I'm always glad to see my son and feed him, give him food. I don't think I'm really going to eat the leftovers I had in the freezer. So I gave him those because I gave him some of the chicken and sausage I grilled. And then I gave him the pot roast. Those are videos I made too. The pot roast and the chicken pot pie that I had in the freezer. and his friend Albert contacted me and wants me to make some red velvet cupcakes for him to take to work again, because his coworkers have been asking about it. So I'm gonna do that. And while I was at the store, oh, thanks, Lori. It's nice having lunch with you. When I was at the store, I started thinking, and then to decide, these are the kind of things that, they're not like life or death decisions that I will flip a coin about. I was thinking about making some for my daughter and son-in-law and grandbaby before I go to Philly. So I'm going to be making 2 batches of red velvet cupcakes, because although my daughter is a good, like she inherited that from me and from my mother. We're all cooks and bakers. And I didn't inherit the green thumb. My plants are dying again. I'm not good, especially when they're in pots. I'm not good at that. I don't know. But I need to not have any plants if I have plants, I need to give them to my son when I go to Portugal, because I'll be gone for a month. So, but anyways, I'm not as good at plants. But anyway, since my daughter has a baby, I don't think she has as much time to bake. So I'm going to bring them some cupcakes. Hi, Char. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Let me see. I don't have my YouTube side open. I'm going to open it up and look and see, because I think I'm going to do something if I didn't already. There's my echo. Hey, Jumarty TV, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome to Reds. I don't know that I've seen you here before. I'm gonna make Brenda a moderator. Okay, you don't mind, do you, Brenda? Okay. Yeah, and Char's already. I think Char's already a moderator. Okay. All right. Welcome, welcome. Everybody. I really do love salad. And the sausage on my salad is good. That's good. So yeah, I keep feeding people. I like feeding people. And then I listen to Joyce Meyer about every day. So she reminded me too, not only when he did the miracle of feeding like 5,000, which he did twice. I don't know if it was 5,000 both times, but it was a lot of people where he multiplied the food. But when he appeared to them, the disciples, when they were fishing after he rose from the dead, he made them breakfast. He cooked the fish. they were catching the fish, and then he cooked the fish. I guess that was sort of a miracle too. How did that happen? But anyways, I don't miraculously make the food multiply, but I feed people too, and Jesus did that, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, you got to buy the stuff, which is, it is more expensive to eat healthy, unfortunately, but it's good for you. And like, if you don't eat this stuff, it will go bad. Like I said, I put a whole avocado in my salad because it's getting brown and it's going to go bad if I don't eat it. So might as well eat it. Well, you know what I didn't do today is email a video to myself. I should have. I could try to do that now. I got a message from you, Brenda. Oh. She has a picture of the snow. Look. But Brenda's in Puerto Vallarta. Are you glad you're in Puerto Vallarta, Brenda? It's so pretty, though. So is Reno in the mountain? What's the elevation of Reno? Is Reno in the mountains? Because I didn't realize that. Are you in Reno or it's somewhere else in Nevada? You're right at the base of the Sierras then, aren't you? Wherever you are. Somewhere in Nevada. Well, she's in Mexico right now. So, wait, let me try, you guys, and share a video with you again, but that means I have to email it to myself right now because I got something. I went to Target yesterday after my chiropractor appointment. Okay, let me do this. So I need to get the video from my phone to my computer. And this is how I do it. It's 2 minutes long. Maybe it's too long. I don't know. Oh, wow. That's fun. It says it's compressing the video. The files you are trying to send exceed the 25 megabyte attachment limit. Darn. I need to try to get that Sendy app. When I was in Pigeon Forge, Joy Blessed Life showed me how to do the Sendy app, but I haven't used it. I haven't used it since then. And that's another way you can get it from your phone to your computer. Oh, Pismo Beach. Yeah, I love Pismo Beach. I was at the Sandcastle when I was there last summer. You can drop Carol's link, Glorious Life on Wheels, Lori. So yeah, I need to check that out. Yeah, I saw. It wasn't a tiny house, though. It was a trailer, I guess, in Pismo Beach. That was in my price range. I'm trying to mostly pay for my house when I buy it, so I'm looking for something cheap. Because but it's harder to find something in my price range in California or in Denver or in Colorado. Pahrump, what is that near in Nevada? My parents used to take us to Tahoe sometimes. We had a family thing one time at a cabin in Tahoe. It was really nice. When my grandparents were living and a lot of people in my family, it was my mom's family, because my dad really didn't have, he had his parents and that was it. And then they passed away. So he had us, really. So let me put my bowl in the sink. Oh, okay, Flames, I'm going to light my candle. This smells really good. It's cafe mocha. Smells good. There we go. So I hope I'm going to be, I think I will be glad I chose to drive to Philly because I'm going to not have to rent a car. So I'm going to take my vitamins. Thank you for dropping that link, Lori. Okay, Pahrump is about 45 minutes away from Las Vegas. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, Nevada's like California. It's very diverse, you know. They got the mountains, the desert, except for it doesn't have the beach. That's what, you know. Arizona is very diverse too, with the desert and the mountains and all of that. Places it's very warm and places it's very cold. But I love the beach. That's why I think I'm gonna retire to Pismo. See, my parents lived right near there. My parents lived in Aurora Grande for see what I feel like in my life is this is my Texas. My parents moved across the country to Florida from California when I was 12 and took me and my brother was 15 and I was 12, to Boca Raton, Florida. And that's where we went to high school and stuff. My brother went to high school and college, and I went to middle school and high school there. And I met my husband there, and then he got a job for the government in Georgia. So that's how I ended up in Georgia. So my parents, just 5 years after that, in 84, moved to Texas. And they were in Texas for 10 years. So I might be here. I'm hoping, I'm being so healthy, you guys. I'm hoping to live a long time. So I put so much stuff on my salad that I forgot my sunflower seeds. Let me show you. I got a new thing of sunflower seeds because now I put them on my salad too. And so, and since I'm sometimes eating only like one meal, like this is my big meal, but if I get a little hungry before bed, I'll have some nuts. I'll have some sunflower seeds or some peanuts or something like that. Oh, wow. Barbados ice cream parlor. Okay. My parents have probably been. I might have been there. I don't know. I can remember taking my kids out for ice cream once when I was there. As a matter of fact, this actually will go with one of my videos about your dad. So yeah, like I said, my dad was a bit narcissistic and he was bipolar, and he got on to my son Ian for getting some ice cream before dinner, and he didn't ask, and he said, you know, and it's like, Dad, he hardly sees you, like, do you really have to get on to him? And I left. I took the kids. We had 3 of our kids with us. I think that was when I went with my husband. I think it was 2008, probably. My mom was still alive. That was the last time I saw my mom. 2008. She passed in 2009. It might have been when they were younger, though. I'm not sure. We would go about like every other year. Like, well, when I was having babies, it was every other year. When I stopped having babies, we went a little more often, I think. But anyways, something like that. But anyway, so I took them out for ice cream. I took my kids. I had my 3 youngest with me, and I took them out for ice cream because my dad took Ian's ice cream away, and I was just like, what the heck? Like, Dad, leave him alone. You know, like, do you want him to like you or what? But I shot my sunflower seeds. But yeah, my dad, this was awkward. My dad lived to 92. And if he can do it, I can too. And he would eat sunflower seeds all the time. I need to drink less soda though. So my parents didn't drink a lot of soda. I need to drink unsweet tea. So in the village, okay. I'm kind of full. I have pizza. Oops. Got my pizza on the keyboard. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I took them out for ice cream. But I don't know. I think we ended up somewhere we might have ended up somewhere in Pismo. We went to an ice cream shop on the beach, near the beach, that was like it was a tourist a touristy shop with all the t-shirts, the Pismo Beach t-shirts and all of that. Or Pebble Beach, we were right near Pebble Beach is somewhere near there, right? We used to go to the place with the have you been to the place with the butterflies, Brenda or Lori? Have you been to the place with the butterflies? We would go there. The monarch butterflies. Yeah, I had a t-shirt. I had a bunch of t-shirts. I'm wearing this shirt says, I'm wearing my Pascal t-shirt. So, and it has, can you see that? Can you see that? So the Pascal is Pascal Show is a YouTube channel, a bigger YouTube channel that's like true crime and all that. But you guys, I can't, and I just was supporting him for a little while, but I'm not joined to his channel. I was finding that wasn't good for me to fill up my head with a lot, because a lot of stuff he does about true crime and the Idaho 4 and all that. And it's not good for me to dwell on that. I don't watch the news a lot, but I enjoyed his program, and he's a good-looking guy. He's in St. Louis. It's like, how come I didn't know about this when I was in St. Louis? But anyways, good thing I didn't know about that. But anyways, this is from the Pascal Show, and a portion of it goes to the suicide prevention hotline and stuff. So that's why I got this shirt, and that's why I put it on. I flipped a coin about that too. If you guys haven't noticed, Red has a problem making decisions. So I want to make the right decision. You haven't been to the butterfly place? Oh, you need to go. All the butterflies, it's so pretty. Yeah. We've been there several times. I think the picture where we were flying the kites with my dad, it's on my YouTube, is at Pismo Beach, was when we went to the butterfly place. I don't know if you all are on Instagram, but my Instagram, I could show you pictures from there. Yeah. I decided to go on longer. Yeah, I want to go see the butterflies. I'm actually right now just thinking, I don't know if I should say this yet, but let me flip a coin. Siri, flip a coin. No, don't say it yet. Okay, I won't say it yet. I'm thinking about where I'm going in the fall, but I haven't decided yet. But me and God haven't decided yet, I guess. Hi, Christine. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the flames. Don't burn out of control, y'all. She put the A on the end. She got it. She got it right. It's Colorado. It means red. So my friend Lori is red like me. I like soda. So, but yeah, you do. That's right, you do. I know that. That was for other people, I guess. But yeah, my picture I put, because it asks you can put a place, but you don't have to put a place. But I did put a place. Pismo Beach, because I was pretty sure that was at Pismo Beach where my kids were flying the kites with my dad. So that's the thing. So I'm going to have Lisa Colucci on, who's a narcissistic abuse person, a life coach, and she has small group coaching for recovery from that. And so that should be a good show. It's on the 8th, next Monday night. I'm on Monday nights, 6 p.m. I should put that on my ticker, on my banner, because I can make a bunch of banners. But I'm on Monday night at 6 p.m. in California, Pacific time, 7 p.m. Mountain time, which is here in Denver, 8 p.m. Central time, and 9 p.m. Eastern time. Monday night, the 8th, I'll have Lisa Colucci on. And so what I was going to say is that, you know, you may have people that are difficult in your lives and they might have those narcissistic traits or be narcissistic, but they're nice sometimes. So it throws you off. It's like you go, but wait, they did this and that was nice. Well, that might have been love bombing. And it doesn't mean, you know, I didn't cut my dad out of my life, and I'm thankful now. Of course I didn't, because I got blessed, and yeah, I didn't think it was very, very difficult. And my mom was kind of like a go-between, you know, kind of helped me get along with my dad when she was living, and then when she passed away, I was just like, and then he got into trouble with a scammer. And so I'm thinking of more and more things that I can, this beware of wolves thing, you guys, it's not going to be finished anytime soon. I'm probably going to be going through this series for the remainder of this year, probably, at least, because I have so many stories. Because I was like, I can tell the story about my dad getting scammed by this woman after my mom passed away, because those are the people they target, like widowers, you know, divorcees. I got another message yesterday on Facebook. It's like, I just ignore them, and then I was like, well, should I block this person? And then again, I flip a coin. Should I block this person? Is this a good person? I don't know. I don't trust someone who just, they left a message under a post I shared from somebody else. It's not even my own. I share everybody else's posts especially on Facebook. I share everybody else's posts on Facebook. But it was a person, again, a military person. I'm like, yeah, right. I'm not, you know, nothing against a military person, but I'm not necessarily looking for a military person, but yeah. I'm not necessarily looking for anybody. But when he shows up, when God brings him to me, I think I'm gonna recognize it. That's what I've come to the conclusion about. I'm not looking. I doubt that I will ever get on a dating app again. But yeah. Yeah. If that's gonna happen, if it's meant to be, it'll be, baby, just let it be. That's what I'm doing. So oh, I don't know that I want to ever do a meetup. You mean you, me, and Lori? Yeah. Yeah, Brenda. Yeah. And I forget what's the season for them to be there. It was fall. Yeah, it was fall when I was there. Because the picture of them flying kites with my dad was October 2002 when my brother Paul had just passed away. Yeah, it was October. I think that is a season. So yeah, I'm thinking, so now I'm saying it. I'm thinking I have to get, because I was going to go, I wanted to hear TD Yakes, and it so happened that TD Yakes was going to be at the Joyce Meyer conference in October, but it's in San Antonio. And I really did not want to go back to Texas. I won't go into it, but Lori knows why. Lori knows why. Lisa knows why. But I really did not want to go, especially back to San Antonio this year. And then as I was praying about it, I was feeling a no. And when I flipped a coin too, I got a no. And so I think I'm going to go somewhere else in October, which is my birthday. And I think, I'm not saying for sure, because I've said things like, I was like, why did I say that when I wasn't sure? I shouldn't say that on my live if I'm not sure. So yeah. Well, I made it so you can't even send me a friend request unless we have friends in common. But Facebook and Twitter, I have the most. I think I have the very most followers on Twitter. Actually, I have 2,800 something, I think. And then I have 1,000 on my name, Susan. If you go to my Redheaded Riding Hood page, I think you'll find out what my name is. So yeah, you can do that. Are you on Facebook, Lori? Brenda is. I've seen Brenda on there. Yeah. It's always the same there, though. I mean, it's like San Diego. Well, it's a little bit cooler there. But, San Diego, it's always like 75 degrees like year round. And then it's like a little bit cooler, like maybe 70, year round in the Central Coast. It's funny. Unless you go, it gets really hot if you go inland, That's what I love, though, about California. Like, I was at my brother's in July 2018. It got up to 114, like when I was driving through Texas. I was like, this is ridiculous. I can't stand Texas. But it's 114 in California, but that was in Santa Clarita, like in the valley. You drive for an hour, go to what's the beach we go to? I forgot, but the closest beach. It's the name is, it's on my YouTube. If you go back in my videos, you guys, I almost have 1,000 videos. I'm so excited. I'm going to celebrate that when I have 1,000 videos up. I'm 10 away. I'm 10 away from 1,000 videos up on my YouTube. So y'all should have no problem giving me some watch time on my videos that are over a minute long, right? Okay. if you want to watch that, go find my surfing video. It's at, I just like the name is left my mind. Hey Days Cafe, hello, welcome. Oh, plain vanilla grandma, hello. Thank you for being here. Yes, and you're far away from the beach. The thing about California is it's not very wide state, so like you're not too far from the beach. It might be 114 in Santa Clarita, but you go to I can't think of the name. It's bothering me. What's that beach that's the nearest one to LA? On the north, when you're going north, the first beach you go by. I would go on the 405 and then leave Santa Clarita and go to the one, and it's that beach that's the first beach you come to. But I can't think of the name of it now. But that's the beach we go to. And so my brother and I we went with Joyce for her. It was her last trip that we didn't really realize it. Kind of maybe had a feeling, at least I did. My brother kind of blocked things out. So that was his problem because he blocked things out. He didn't want to face the truth that she was dying. So, but we took her to the beach for the last time, to that beach. I want to look back at my videos and I can tell you the name of it, but you just drive an hour and you're at the beach and the temperature has gone down to like 80 degrees, maybe 85. So that's what I love about California, because it can be 114 in the valley, and it was that way when we were in Julian, because it got pretty hot in Julian, which is in San Diego County, I think, California. I had never heard of it before. Let me go back. Yes, I love the beach. That's the only thing I miss here. Yes, 1,000 videos. It's insane. And I do have some that are private. I think that doesn't count the ones that are private. Because sometimes I'll do something and I'll want to make it private. Whoa, I went way back. Now I went too far back. Let me find it. So it might be a short. Ventura, that's it. I'll show you. I will show you. It's a surfer, and let me go to this, present, share screen. See that? Sunset at Ventura. Oh, you know where I want to go now, Lori? Guess where I want to go? I must have been there before, I think. But I want to go to Pirates Cove. Yes, I miss the beach. Okay. Stop sharing. Uh, what the heck? Did you see that? Uh, What? You have never seen the you have never seen an ocean? Really? Super Joe, just look at him go. Hey. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. NPR Zell. NPR Zell. Pirates Cove is near Avila Beach, really? My parents used to always go to Avila Beach. See, like that's why I said I don't think I've been there, but I might have been there. I say that about a lot of places in California because my parents took me all sorts of places, and when I was little too. They took me camping when I was little. I had this little potty chair. My parents had this picture of me sitting on the little potty chair in the camper in the pop-up camper. So I know they took me lots of places that I don't remember. So um, yeah, you need. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever have a meetup. I never really considered it, but if I did, I would want to have it at a beach, definitely, most definitely. So we used to camp at Carpinteria when I was a kid. So I went there in my RV. Wait, second time I tried to go though, they were full because it was April when I left my brother's, and I didn't have a reservation. But I went in February 2021. I went. Yeah, you need to go to the coast. So everybody, tell me where you are right now. We know Brenda's in Mexico, Lori's in California. So where are you playing? Tell me, where are you coming from? Where are you at? Anybody who just came in? Yeah, I didn't have time to anything. Set up anything uh, on my YouTube on my StreamYard because I just set it up right before I went live. Surfer Joe. Oh, I missed what Dave said. It's going to rain here for the next 3 days in the UK. We've had a good day of sun, so I've been out with a friend for a few. Yeah. It's not very sunny there, is it? They call Colorado sunny Colorado for a reason. It's sunny. It's usually sunny. And California, it's sunny. So you didn't go to the beach in Texas? Carol, this is another Carol, right? Plain vanilla grandma? I had never been to the beach in Texas, so when I was in Texas, I went to the beach. Birmingham City. Okay, in other countries, I like usually have to look up where it is in the country. Like Graham, my follower in Australia will say where he is, but like I have no idea. And like I didn't know there was a Birmingham City in the UK. But I'll have to look that up. I love New Mexico. It's very pretty. Get me another soda. I'm gonna get me a water. Water. I need to have a water in between my sodas. I need to move to Colorado. I tan so easy. Yeah, well, the thing is here though, it's sunny, but it's not as warm as California. I miss California because I miss the beach. And yeah, I feel like I'll end up there. So that's why I was saying earlier that I feel like Colorado is being like my Texas. My parents were in Texas from 1985 to 1995, and then they moved back to California, where they both lived in Aurora Grande until they passed, my mom in 2009 and then my dad in 2020. So yeah, and that's why I'm feeling like I'll end up there at the end of my life. But for right now, I'm in Colorado and I really like it. It's not as tasty as root beer or cream soda, but it's good for me. I got this. Let me read you this. Good. It is always good. Be prepared. Oh. Yeah. We're going to pray that Carol gets to the beach. Yes. I Kenneth, my old friend Kenneth, he's not old though. I used to call him my YouTube son. He finally got to the beach, but he had never been to the beach when I met him. And I was just like, oh, we got to take you to the beach. But see, it didn't work out. And I did feel bad about that. But he went on a cruise that was paid for by this organization. And so he got to the beach that way. So it all worked out. It all worked out. So I'm not going to jump up and say, because when someone says they haven't been to the beach, Red is always like, well, I'm going to take you to the beach. My friend, Mario in St. Louis has not been to the beach. But everything is not Red's job. So I think if he wants to get to the beach, he should work that out. But and I will pray that Carol gets to the beach. It's Carol, right? Because I think you said on my page, when you commented on my page, you said your name was Carol. Plain vanilla grandma. But there will be lots of ocean on my page until you get there to see it in person. You can watch Red's channel because Red will be at the beach. When I go to Portugal, I purposely, one of the reasons I picked that trip was I was wanting to pick somewhere in Europe, but also they have surfing lessons on my trip to Portugal. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, put it on your bucket list and we'll pray about it. And hopefully, because I jump up and say stuff too quick sometimes. So yeah. I'm hoping I might get to the beach on my birthday, and that will be awesome. And that will be just as awesome as hearing Joyce Meyer and TDX, because I really wanted to do that, but I was just like, why? Like last year, was it last year? Yeah, it was last year. For her 40th women's conference, they were celebrating, and they had it in St. Louis. So I just went back. I had moved here from St. Louis. I was based in the St. Louis area. For those of you that don't know me, I was based in the St. Louis area by a friend who was in the Air Force while I traveled around in my RV. So that was 2021. And in 2022, I left the St. Louis area. And again, I didn't have to downsize that much because I didn't buy that much stuff to go in my RV. All that I owned fit in my car when I left Georgia, and I had to downsize a lot because I had a lot of stuff, you guys. My kids know. My youngest was like, that's good because you had a lot of stuff, Mom. But so all of my stuff fit in my car when I left Georgia and went up to the St. Louis area. And then I put all my stuff in my friend's house. And then when I bought my RV, I put all my stuff in my RV. And I was going to make my base Southern California. But really, St. Louis ended up being a better base because I went back to Georgia, to go east or go west I went up to Michigan. I went to Branson. It ended up being a better place to be based when you're traveling, east and west. It ended up being better to be based in St. Louis area anyways, because when I got to California, I just wanted to stay there. But things didn't really work out with, I was really closer to my sister-in-law than I was to my own brother, sadly. And so when she passed away, I left Southern California and went up the coast. I went into Oregon. I went to Wyoming. I came to Denver twice in my RV to see my son that's here. And that is where I got the best. I was received the most enthusiastically and entertained the best here. So really that is why I came back to Denver. So thank you, my son. And Ian and Albert and my son's girlfriend at the time we had a nice time whenever I was here in Denver. And my son and I hiked. He was always busy though with his friends too and stuff. One time when we went with his friends, when I first got here, we went with his friends to this park. When I first got here in June, it was cold. There was snow on the ground when I first got here, and when I first came to Denver in November for Thanksgiving, 2020. Oh, I could do a panel today, maybe. Let me see. I was gonna go swimming today though. It would only be like for another hour. Siri, flip a coin. Heads. No. Heads is no. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. I will think about that some more. Yeah, see, the flipping a coin helps me too because I'm always too agreeable. Oh, that reminds me. You guys, I was gonna say this. Have you ever seen the movie Ella Enchanted? Yeah, that used to be me. she is obedient to what anybody tells her to do. And you can see how that could be a problem, right? So any suggestions, she's very susceptible to the power of suggestion. No. But it's a cute movie with Anne Hathaway, and it's cute. Check it out. Ella Enchanted. But yeah, I can relate to that movie. I was going to read this. It's about be prepared. Study and be eager and do your utmost to present yourself to God approved, tested by trial, a workman who has no cause to be ashamed, correctly analyzing and accurately dividing, rightly handling, and skillfully teaching the word of truth. 2 Timothy 2:15. Preparation equips us to move confidently. Many women lack confidence because they are not properly prepared for what they attempt to do. There could be a variety of reasons for this lack of preparation. They don't realize the importance of preparation. They are lazy, or they are too busy doing things that don't help them accomplish their goals, and then have no time to do what would help them. Imagine a doctor trying to be confident if he never had any training or preparation. Anyone who is serious about playing a sport always practices and gets prepared. As a teacher of God's word, I never go to the pulpit without being thoroughly prepared. I study, pray, and go over and over my notes. Quite often, I don't even look at the notes while preaching because by the time I stand up to teach, they have become such a part of me that they flow out with ease. Knowing I have done my best to be prepared helps me minister with confidence. Take the time to prepare. You'll be amazed at the confidence that will follow. Lord, whether or not anyone else does, I will do everything in my power to prepare myself for what you have called me to do. I want to be confident that I am always being the best I can be and that I'm ready for more. Amen. A few gluten-free beers. Oh, okay. So it's not a good night for you anyways. Okay. So maybe tomorrow or Friday. Friday would be a good day to have a panel. So when I was thinking this week, it's all right. It's already going to be Thursday. I was thinking of this week going to Chatfield State Park. So I might try to do that tomorrow. And then I might run out of power So I might only go an hour. So maybe Friday. But we'll see if I don't make it to whatever day I don't go to Chatfield State Park, which is a lovely park. And I was there on Sunday. And I was like, oh, I should come here and go live. You know, like Carol on Glorious Life on Wheels goes to different places in the San Diego area where she is to go live. And then like a couple of Saturdays ago, she went to, which is a little bit of ways away from San Diego, I think, but still not too far, I guess. She went to Slab City and went live. Hey, Brandon. Enjoyed your live. I'm going to say a poem and then pray. We'll probably go. I'm going to go swimming probably. Maybe. Or walk. I signed up for that thing. I'm supposed to walk a mile a day, but if I swim a mile, that should count, right? That should count too. But and I didn't set up my fundraiser yet. And I didn't play anything for you on my flute yet. Well, I messed that up. Sorry. See. I got stickers. I didn't have time to put my link below, but I have a link to my PayPal under my other lives. And if you send a donation of any amount, I'll send you a copy of this book and some stickers. Okay. What next? I planned. Like she said, I planned a little bit more than usual. Let me read the one about my mom. I think of my mom often. Anybody who hangs out with me knows that. Hello, Rose. Work. Hello. Thank you for being here. This is my book. That's me and my mom. Long time ago. Probably 1980. I put circa 1980. I wrote this poem about my mother, Ellen Olson Hewitt, August 16th, 1929 to April 14th, 2009. And I put this verse before it. Charm is deceitful and beauty is passing, but a woman who fears the Lord, she shall be praised. Proverbs 31:30. It's called You Showed Me by Example. You showed me by example how to love to read. You showed me by example how to teach and lead. You showed me by example how to stand for my convictions, even if I stand alone. You showed me by example how to keep the home. You showed me by example how to read God's word. You showed me by example how to pray to God. You showed me by example how to hold on. You showed me by example how to forgive. You showed me by example no one's perfect, but we can rely on the one who is. And I'll tell you a story. You know, I love swimming. And I don't like. And I had this thought today because Wednesday was kickboxing day. I had this thought today. Maybe I should go to kickboxing one last time. It ends this month. And I was going once a week just because I felt like wasteful because I was paying for it. I signed up for 6 months and I was paying for it. And you guys, it's even more. You can't go at any time. You have to go when they have the classes. Well, you can't go at any time to swim either. You have to go when they don't have classes. When they have swim class, then the lanes are taken up with a swim class and you can't swim your laps. So, but you can go more times than the kickboxing, and it's only $55 a month, and the kickboxing is $100 a month, and it's like I shouldn't have done that. But anyways, it was good to try and realize that that's not the thing for me. I tried it. At least I can say that I tried. That's Adele song. At least I can say that I tried. So, but a story about that poem. I hated that poem when I wrote it. I wrote it right after my mom passed away. I couldn't stand it. I was like, it's terrible. It's the same thing over and over again. You know, it's an awful poem. I don't like it. And I was reading my mom's journals and I could see how much she was like me and how hard she tried. And one of the things she wrote was, perfectionism is a thief. And I'm listening, and I was thinking of this the other day because I'm listening to Brene Brown's book. What is the book called? Let me tell you specifically. The Gift of Imperfection. That's what it's called. The Gift of Imperfection. Duh. The Gifts of Imperfection. 10th anniversary edition. I'm listening to it on Audible. So my mom wrote in her journal that perfectionism is a thief. And you know what? I said the poem at her memorial. Thank you, Brenda. Yeah, try it. It might be, yeah, you might be better at it than me. But I love swimming. I mean, it was okay. I did okay at it. I think you like things you're good at more, you know, and I guess if I kept going at it, I'd get better at it. And it's not that I was really, really bad at it, but it's just not my thing. I'm okay at it. And I was just like, I'm all right. I don't want to say it because it has a bad word in it, but well, that word's in the Bible too, though. I want to be, I can be a badass without having to do kickboxing. So I'm already tough on myself and tough on. So I got out of the car at the, it's the rec center where I swim. I got out of the car on Monday and I was in a hurry because I only had an hour to swim. I was going live. I went too late to go swim and I went swimming. And that's why I felt like my live Monday night. I don't know. Go watch it, you guys. I need watch hours. Go watch it and tell me what you think and leave a comment below. My live on Monday about Beware of Wolves felt so scatterbrained. I had just gone swimming. I mean, I did prepare for it, but not even as much as I prepared for this live today, though. and I should have prepared for it more. But I went swimming right before. But I get out of the car, and there's a man getting out of the car to go to. They have all sorts of classes. So they have Taekwondo. He had his Taekwondo or his karate outfit on, but he said, "You look like the one who swims so fast." And I was like, and I was just kind of taken aback. I was like, "Am I fast? Really? Well, I guess I am." Oh, and another thing that I never told you guys, my mom was a swimmer, and we had a pool in Florida, but it's a fraction of the size of a pool, at the rec center. And my mom would swim 100 laps when she swam, and she was very safety conscious, which was smart. She's always very safety conscious. I don't even know how to say that, but safety. She always had safety in mind, and so she wouldn't let us swim. It was the same thing when we were in California. We had an above ground pool that was only 4 feet deep, but you can't go swimming alone. You don't go swimming alone. So she would, yeah. So I just started, I don't know what, but I love Brene Brown, and I got this new book at Target, which I haven't even started on yet. I'll show you. It's just so pretty. And I'm sure it'll be good because it's Brene Brown. I got this at Target. So, and I'm just like, I love the heart. But so kind of like the heart, I had blog posts. So the heart, and can you see that way? Let me get closer. It's a broken heart with a light shining through. The wounds are where the light shines through. That's the Switchfoot song. But I had blog post, the King of Hearts. And that's what I call Jesus. Jesus is the King of my heart. And so when I saw that and that it was Brene Brown, I got it. And I said the verse, this one is for, so the king will desire your beauty because he is your Lord, worship him. That's in Psalm 45. And he binds up the brokenhearted. That is Psalm 34, I think. Psalm 34. I need to check and make sure I'm saying that right. I'm pretty sure it's Psalm 34. Yeah. So I read you a poem. Okay, we're going to pray. Hey, Timmy Ray, I was about to be finishing up. How is your dad doing? I was about to pray. So I have 8 watching now. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I didn't think it was very amazing swimming when he said that you're the one that swims really fast. And I was just like, yeah, I guess. I usually would, you saw, oh, I haven't gotten over there yet. I need to get over there and look at your channel, Rosework. But yeah, I should have been. So I had a friend that was on the softball team. She did a lot of other sports too, but not swimming. And in Boca Raton, like, we had everything, and there was a swim team, and I should have been on the swim team because I'm an awesome swimmer. I'm a good swimmer, and it must be like in my blood. I think I started a poem that I haven't finished yet. Y'all pray for me and maybe I will get some writing done while I'm for a month in Portugal, because I'm supposed to work while I'm there because it's a remote year, and those are people that work remotely, and so that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Please pray for my dad, Charles. We've been praying for him. Even when you weren't here, we were praying for you and your dad. So bad he's in the hospital. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Timmy Ray. We will definitely pray for him. Yes, that's hard. Yeah, we will pray for him right now. Yeah, it's hard when they come home for the last time, and then so he's not going to come home. He's going to go to a nursing home. Yeah, my mom did. My mom came home on hospice care. My sister-in-law Joyce came home on hospice care at the end. Came home from the hospital the last time on hospice care. Was able to pass at home. My grandmother wanted to be at home when she passed, and she was. They hired someone to be in the house with her, and yeah, that's difficult. Are there any other prayer requests? Because I'm going to pray and then go. It's been an hour and a half. So I was just saying to everybody else, to me, Ray, that I have 2 more days to go live this week, and one day I'm going to go to Chatfield State Park, which is probably be Friday. But tomorrow I'm going to have open panel afterwards. So, oh, I'm so sorry for your loss, Rose. Yes, my mother came home on Good Friday in 2009, and she passed 2 days after Easter. It was a Tuesday. Yeah, so she wasn't home very long. So, and then Joyce, my sister-in-law, came home. I believe it was on the 5th. Yeah, I was at my brother's when a lot of things were going on in this country. It was January 2021, and she came home on the 5th of January and passed away on the 8th or 9th. I think it was the 8th. No, it was the 9th. It was the 9th. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, I still miss my mom, even though it was that many years ago. Because your parents are a blessing, you know, a lot of times. I know sometimes some people's parents are dysfunctional. And like, even though my dad was dysfunctional in a lot of ways, he still was a blessing, and he still was my dad. That's why I didn't want to cut him off. Yeah, you can drop your link to me, Ray. You're a moderator, aren't you? Yeah, you're a moderator. So yeah, your parents are a blessing, especially um, if they're mentally healthy. And my dad was a good provider, and I'm really thankful for. And my mom made sure that things were set up so that his kids would get the money and not whoever he remarried, because my parents were married. And that's why a lot of times I say, even though my mom passed in 2009 and the inheritance was from my dad, and he had a partner who he called his wife, but they weren't legally married. So, and my mom set that all up so that we would get our inheritance from my dad, because they were married for almost 60 years. They were married for 59 years when my mom passed away. So sometimes I call it my inheritance from my mom and dad. Okay, here's the link to the fundraiser. And so, but yeah, the Bible says to honor your mother and father, and especially like if they're not so toxic. And like that's why a lot of these channels on narcissism are helpful, like Dr. Romani, because she will tell you how to deal with them if it's someone like a parent like that you can't cut completely out of your life, or you don't want to cut completely out of your life. And so Joyce Meyer tells her story a lot of taking care of her parents, and her parents were horrible to her. And her dad eventually got saved. Her dad sexually abused her, but she kept on, after she got married and she had that big ministry and she had money, she bought them a house. Then she took care of them in the nursing home, and she just took care of them. And he eventually got saved like 4 years before her dad got saved, 4 years before he passed away. So, yeah. And that's why, like, I'm still praying for all my children. And I feel like the ones that I don't have contact with, I feel like they're cutting off their nose to spite their face. They're taking away their blessing, and they're disobeying God's commandment too, to honor your mother and father. And they're cutting off their nose to spite their face. They're not having the blessing of having a loving parent in their life. And the reason I talk about my mom so much is I feel like she's the one that loved me most ever. It wasn't my husband. It wasn't even my children, especially realize that now these days. I feel like besides God, my mother was the one that loved me the most. And I feel like that for my children. Like, you may have a boyfriend, girlfriend come in your life, but still, don't be thinking that they love you more than your mother. I bore you, always and forever. I used to read in that story, always and forever, my baby will be. I'm sorry. I know, but I understand too that, especially my son here, they're grown. They have their own lives. I used to be too, you got to text me back now. You got to call me right now, So I've learned, God's like, take a step back, chill. Don't be a smother mother. They're grown. They have their own lives. But, and I'm so thankful for the ones that, keep in touch. At least every month I'm going to hear something, what's going on. I need to flat out ask sometimes, like, what's going on? One of my children seems to think have mental telepathy, and like I know what, and I'm like, you're not telling me. Like, I need to pray about, like, what do I say? What can I ask? Like, tell me what's going on. Because you're not. I can't read your mind. I don't know what you're thinking. and I don't know what's going on. But anyways, relationships are hard. Yeah. And I said I was going to pray. I'm going to pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this channel. Thank you for these people in my chat, Lord. I pray that you bless each and every one of them. I pray you bless all my followers on YouTube, Lord. I pray that you would touch Timmy Ray's dad, give him peace. We pray for your healing, Lord, either here and now or in the hereafter. Just give them peace, Lord, and help them to be able to have the money for his care for the remainder of his days, Lord. And thank you for our parents, Lord. And if anybody here has a difficult parent or a difficult grandparent or a difficult child, Lord, give us wisdom and give us grace and give us forgiveness. Help us to forgive each other and love each other, Lord, because nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. They're not perfect. Lord, only you are perfect. So help us to forgive each other and love each other and learn to get along with each other, Lord. I pray you continue to heal Lori. I pray you continue to heal Arnie. I pray you be with Anthony. Pray you be with Dave. Hey, Dan. Pray you be with Dan. Thank you for being here. Lord, I pray you be with Rose. And thank you for the new people that came in here. And we love you, Lord, and thank you for all our blessings, and help us to be grateful to you. I pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Yeah, so anybody who came in late, you can rewind and hear the poem about my mom that I hated when I wrote it. I absolutely hated it. And so I have that benediction by my mom's pastor. And so my mom's pastor was trying to make me feel better. And she was like, I was like, I hated the poem. I hate the poem. And she's like, you're the poem. She was trying to make me feel better. And I was like, well, I came to the conclusion. I said, but I was reading my mom's journal. And I felt like God was saying, the poem's good, the poem's okay, say the poem. But my mom's pastor was trying to make me feel better about the poem because I hated it when I wrote it. And then I ended up putting it in my book. And so, yeah, that's the story about that. But yeah, welcome in, Dan. Yeah, I said something wrong to Troy, Dan. And if you ever talk to Troy, tell him I was wrong to say why he was unmoderated. It's not that I didn't trust you. And it's not that I don't trust you that you're not moderated anymore. It's just that you weren't here. And yeah, I honestly was, and he knows this part of it because I talked to him afterwards. But yeah, I did talk to Troy, but it wasn't that I don't trust him. It was that I was mad. I was honestly mad because he was moderating for, hey, Pam. Hello, Pam. He was moderating for my nemesis. And I was just like, and he wasn't even coming over here. So that's why he wasn't moderated. It really wasn't that I didn't trust him. It was that I was mad, but he also wasn't. I didn't expect him to come in here and even notice. Honestly, Dan, if you talk to Troy, I already talked to him about it anyways, but I didn't honestly think he was going to show up here because he wasn't coming over here. So anyways, now all these people are coming in and I was about to go off. Thank you for being here, Pam. I was just finishing up. So I think so tomorrow I'm gonna have a panel. I don't know what I'm gonna eat yet tomorrow, but tomorrow I'm gonna have a panel afterwards. Not sure what I'm gonna eat. I don't know. Might have salad and pizza again. That's what I had today. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna have a panel, and I think Friday I'm probably gonna get something to eat, pick up something to eat like Chick-fil-A or something, and go to Chatfield State Park and try to go live from there. Yeah, Troy really likes to moderate, and he was upset that he wasn't a moderator anymore. And I'm just like, you're never here, you know? It's like people, and you see like a lot of people, it's people that are coming all the time, and so I made them moderators, and so, but it'll be a long while. But if you start not coming, it'll probably be a long while. I would unmoderate, if people aren't here. I still have some people that I'm waiting on that might come back that are still moderators, but I don't know. They might get unmoderated too. I don't know. It goes in cycles, whatever. It's good. It's all good. So anyways, thanks everybody. Good night, David. Yeah, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for coming in, Pam and Dan. So I will see you all tomorrow. I love you. Don't forget to keep praying for each other. Yeah, I was ghosted by the entire community, Dan. And unmoderated by Queen D herself. Oops, I shouldn't have said that. I'll cut that out. Maybe I should cut that out. But anyways, yeah, I've been ghosted too. By the whole community. It's okay. They must not have been my tribe. Thank you all. I love you. Bye.